Right, what's going on, everybody? So, just got out of the gym. Oh boy, it's tough. As you get older, these workouts get tougher. And especially when you have lifelong, pain and lifelong injuries, meaning they'll never get better. Let me, my injuries will never get better. I'm still, affected by it every day. So it's like it just gets more and more difficult to stay in shape and, just do cardio exercising and stuff like that. So, but here I am. This year I'll be 49. It's my last year of being in the 40s. Pretty crazy when I think about it. I've been allowed to live on this earth for almost 49 years. I'm blessed beyond belief, so just make sure that you take care of yourself, eat healthy, live a healthy lifestyle. You don't have to go to the gym and work out and lift weights all the time. You can walk outside for an hour a day, 30 minutes a day. Doesn't matter. You can jog, you can run, whatever you're capable of doing to stay in shape. Just, keep doing it. Keep your mind on a goal. And that's the important thing to remember, is a goal. So my goal was always to just be in shape. I'm never going to be the bodybuilder, where I'm completely skinny and, my skin is really, I'm ripped like those bodybuilders that go up on stage. No, I'll never be that way. I don't want to ever be that way, because once you go back to being normal and you start to regain, even if it's 2 pounds, even if you regain 2 pounds, you're going to go into a depression, because you're going to go, oh, I just looked like this a month ago, and now I'm getting puffy in the stomach, or I'm losing my muscle mass. That's why I don't want to do it. I don't want to. I've been on the yo-yo. I've been 200 pounds, and I've been 155 pounds, and I've been in between. So I'm just keeping it steady now. I'm 165, I think, maybe 166 pounds. I think that's like maybe 76 kilograms. 76 kilograms, good eye? So I'm okay. As long as I'm breathing good and I'm able to walk upstairs without, passing out or dying, I'm okay. I'm going to be good. So just keep, no matter how tough it gets, keep your mind on your goal. And you want to start small. Okay, I'll walk for 15 minutes, this first week. 15 minutes each day. And then look at what you're eating. If you're drinking pop, get rid of it. Pop is not good for you. Pepsi, Coke, Sprite, all that stuff, it's just sugar. It's sugar and syrup, and it's garbage. It's not good for you. I drink I honestly can't tell you the last time I drank a Pepsi. It's been that long, years, since I drank a Pepsi. So you got to look at what you're drinking and get rid of it if it's Sprite, Coke, Pepsi. Iced tea is good. Just don't put so much sugar in it. You can add lemon to kind of get a better taste. Water is always a solution. Water is great. You can never have enough water in your body. So, it cleans out your urinary system and everything, liver. So, water's good. It's just what you drink. That's the first thing you look at. Coffee is good. Tea is good. So look at what you drink, and then start looking at how you're eating. Are you eating a lot of meat every day? Are you eating a lot of fatty foods every day? Snacks? Look at that. Snacks will destroy you. Doritos, Cheetos, hot Cheetos. What do you need all that stuff for, man? It's just like, it's good to taste at the time, but in reality, it's not giving you anything. It's not benefiting your body at all. It's like, this is good. Then afterwards, you're like, wow, I ate a whole bag of Cheetos, and you're still hungry because it's like empty calories. They're worthless. Eat yogurt. Yogurt's delicious. Eat fruits, apples, bananas, blueberries, pears. All of these things are healthy for you. So again, the whole mentality that you want to have is, Start an exercise. Like I said, 15 minutes a day walking. Then start looking at what you're drinking. Start looking at the food you're eating. Start cutting out all that bad stuff. Start cutting it out and replacing it with something healthier. You don't have to be a vegetarian. You don't have to be a vegan. You don't have to do any of that. You know, you just got to look at what you're eating and how much you're eating of it. You know, and the goal, if you want to lose 5 pounds, you got to remember that's your goal. The second that you start cheating on your diet, you're taking your eye off the goal. Keep your eyes focused and keep your eye on the goal and don't lose sight of it. Okay, that's the goal. That's the goal, is to watch the goal. The goal is the goal. So if it's 5 pounds, 2 pounds, you got to work at it. You got to, start exercising and, do things that are beneficial instead of sitting around, sitting on the floor, reading your, looking at your iPhone all the time or drowning yourself in work. Stop what you're doing for 15 minutes. Go take a walk. Come back. These phones are dangerous. These phones are terrible. They're tracking devices and they are there to ruin your vision because your face is just glued to it the whole day. And it's probably, from what I heard, these little cameras up here, they take pictures of you all the time so they have a current picture of you everywhere you go. I don't like these phones, but we've become so reliant on these phones. And the benefit to having a phone is you get these certain apps that actually help you do certain workouts at home. You don't have to come to the gym. You can do workouts at home. So lots of benefits, people. And just like I said, keep your mind on the goal of whatever that is. Losing 2 pounds, eating healthier, cutting all the beer, the wine, the whiskey, the alcohol out of your body, out of your diet, cut all the fatty foods out. Those are the things you want to do. And before you know it, you're not going to miss those things that you were eating previously. You're not going to miss those things that you were drinking previously. Now you can say, yeah, I'll have a steak this week. You can replace it with a protein shake. Creatine is now being identified as helping people with like dementia. Creatine monohydrate. That's beneficial to your body. Get that. Try that while you're working out and doing all these exercises. But anyways, keep your eye on the goal. Stay focused. And just remember, don't take your eyes off that goal. Before you know it, you're going to be climbing that ladder and you're going to reach the goal and go, wow, that was easy. And then you're going to want to go to the next goal. Instead of 2 pounds, let's go for 3 more pounds and make it 5. Then you work on that. Before you know it, you're going to start losing weight. You're going to start looking good. You're going to start feeling good. You're going to start having to buy new pants and new shirts because the ones you have are too big. Stay focused, people. Okay? Just stay focused. So with that being said, Japanese baseball starts this Friday. Henshin and the Giants. Yomiuri against Henshin. So should be a good 3-game series. See what happens. I think Henshin will finish first or second this year. I'm kind of thinking second, but I'm going to rethink it before Friday, and I'm going to make a video of who I think is going to be number 1 to number 6 in the Central League. So I'll tell you, in the Pacific League, I want it to be Nippon. The Nippon Ham. I'm sick of the SoftBank Hawks. So I'm going to go the Nippon Ham in the Pacific League for first place. So with that being said, people, enjoy the rest of your work week. It's almost Friday. And just have a good night. Take care.